Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some plant-powered protein. These are Skinny Butcher, Stranger Things themed crazy crispy chicken nuggets from the Upside Down. These were mailed to us free from the company, from Skinny Butcher. There are only 2 sets of directions on here, so you can either make them in the air fryer or in the oven. We are going to make them in the oven. You preheat your oven to 400 degrees, place the nuggets in a single layer on a baking sheet, and bake for 11 to 13 minutes. We are going to bake them the full 13 minutes because we want them to be as crispy as they can be. So this is how they look. And I put a piece of one of these parchment baking sheets on my cookie pan just because I want them to, I don't want to have to clean the pan. So you put them in a single layer like this. I can't pull this one apart. Got one big one. It should be okay though. Oh, there we go. Just pull them apart if you can. And then bake them for 13 minutes and we'll be back. So this is how they look after 13 minutes. It looks like they got nice and crispy. I'm gonna get a couple off here. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut one open for you here so that we can see what it looks like up close. There we go. It cut really easy, and that's the inside. So these are distributed by Golden West Food Group in Vernon, California. It says made in the USA, keep frozen. When they arrived at our front door, they were on ice, a big piece of dry ice. There are 5 servings in the container. 5 pieces are 320 calories. Vegan. Trying to make sure I read you everything. If you do want to make them in the air fryer, you preheat the air fryer to 375 degrees. Place nuggets in single layer in the air fryer and fry for 8 to 10 minutes. So it's just a couple minutes quicker if you make them in the air fryer. So
it uses less electricity to use the air fryer. The breading feels really nice. Mm-hmm.
I think that's nice. It would be better with something to dip it in. Yeah. I would never eat something like this plain, but we wanted to do it plain for the video because you want to taste what the product is.
It's going to sound weird. It tastes like soup. Mm-hmm. Like peas and carrots and that kind of like this. Like
it tastes like the broth.
Soup. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, it tastes like well, to me it tastes more like chicken noodle broth.
It definitely has some vegetable kind of flavor to it too, though. It's not bad at all.
No, not
the
at all.
texture. I worried more about the texture than anything.
Right.
It tastes like not like a chicken nugget that's actually sliced off the chicken. It tastes more like a patty.
I agree.
That's been ground and pressed.
I agree.
Which you would expect. I mean, they're not getting sliced meat out of this, so
right. So
it is pressed. But if you don't mind that patty texture, then these are pretty good.
That's exactly what that's like. It's you have the patty texture. It does have some garlic in it and some onion in it, onion powder in it. But I think these are actually really, really good. Mm-hmm. I don't mind that texture of a patty, especially if I'm going to put it on a bun or if I'm going to be dipping it in something. And normally I would be dipping these in something. When we eat the rest of them from the box, we will be dipping them in something.
Although you can eat them by themselves, they have a good flavor. They don't taste like chicken necessarily, but they do have a good flavor.
They do have a good flavor, and Kevin's exactly right. If you like that broth flavor, for me it was more like chicken noodle soup brothy, the broth flavor, then you would really like these. I think they're very delicious, which surprises me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to like them.
No, we actually have seen these in Walmart on an end cap.
Yeah, they had a whole freezer full of
them.
They
had a freezer full of them, and we passed on them. That's just the truth. We passed on them because they are plant powered. And Kevin and I are meat eaters. But coming from 2 meat eaters, These
And
are
we're saying
good.
not bad, yeah.
Yeah, they're very good.
We've had some really bad, I have at least, had some really bad like plant-based like meals, frozen dinners, and I just don't like them. Sometimes they're too earthy, cauliflower, you know, all that kind of stuff. These aren't like that.
Yeah. So I would definitely, if you see them, I don't know how much they cost. I don't remember, but I absolutely think that you're going to be very, very surprised.
Yeah, if you want plant-based, go for it.
Yeah, this would be, if you're like us and you don't eat a lot of plant-based stuff, this would be, or maybe this is your first time, this would be a good place to start because these are really good. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.